Hello, everybody, and thanks for joining me today. So, I've got a treat for you. I'm going to be making dirty rice. Now, the authentic dirty rice has minced up chicken livers in it. I'm not going to be using that. I'm going to be using beef and breakfast sausage. So, you guys come along with me, and we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to start out by warming up my Dutch oven. You can use a large skillet, large pot, just whatever you've got. I've got it on medium high heat, and I'm going to take some bacon up. You've seen me use this before. It's rendered bacon fat. I'm going to put a tablespoon in there, and we're going to go ahead and warm that up. All right, so we've got that warmed up. I'm going to add 1 pound of lean ground beef and 1 pound of Swaggerty's breakfast sausage. Now we're just going to start stirring that around, and we're going to start browning that up. As you can tell, that meat's starting to brown up a little bit, so I'm going to go ahead and add 3/4 cup of green bell pepper chopped. I'm going to add 3/4 cup of a yellow onion diced up there. And we're going to add 1/4 cup of diced celery. And we're going to stir that around and let that finish cooking up with that meat. The meat has finished cooking, so we're going to go ahead and add our herbs and spices. So I'm going to start out by adding 2 tablespoons of dried oregano, 2 teaspoons of dried thyme, 2 teaspoons of minced garlic, 1½ teaspoons of salt, 1 teaspoon of chili powder, 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper, 1/2 teaspoon of smoked paprika, and about 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. And we're just going to stir that around, get everything blended well. I've got all those herbs and spices blended well, so now I'm going to take 1/4 cup of flour. And I'm going to stir that around, and I'm just going to make sure that all the meat gets coated well with that. And I'm just using White Lily all-purpose flour. Now to that, I'm going to add 2 cups of chicken broth. And I'm going to add 3 bay leaves. I'm going to stir that around. Now we're going to let that simmer for about 8 to 10 minutes. We gave that about 10 minutes to simmer. So now what I'm going to add is 5 cups of pre-cooked white long grain rice. And the trick to that is, as I cook that, I actually cooked it in chicken broth, which adds a lot of flavor. Now we're just going to kind of start folding that into that rice. And then I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of chopped fresh parsley. And we're going to mix that around, and then we're going to let that simmer for about 5 more minutes to kind of let that rice absorb some of that flavor. We gave that 5 more minutes to simmer, so we're going to go ahead and put some in a bowl. I did remove the bay leaves. Golly, that smells amazing. And we'll just top it off with just a little extra fresh parsley that we chopped up. And there you have some dirty rice. I hope you guys try this out because this is really great. I believe you're going to enjoy it. Mm, man, I love it. Hey, you guys, drop a comment down there. Let me know where you're watching from. Have you ever heard of this or have you ever made it? Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. And God bless.